Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Here is your mathematics teacher, Miss Amara, with you in your mathematics class of grade 4. My dear students, I hope you all are fine and safe. Dear students, today we are going to study an interesting topic, and that is multiplying fractions. So, let's make fractions our friends. Do you want to make them friends? Oh, yes, then let's try. But before starting, let's go through the objectives of our today's lesson. After this lesson, we shall be able to identify the numerator and denominator in a fraction, to write a whole number in fraction form, and to accurately multiply fractions and to write fractions in simplest form. So, my dear students, I know maybe you are not a big fan of fractions, but I have some good news when it comes to multiplying them. What if I told you that when we multiply fractions, we don't have to worry about making common denominators? Really? It can be happened? Oh, so you people are thinking that you would call it super duper and fantabulous news. And yes, this is a good news. And fractions all in the same sentence. So you are thinking this is impossible? No, it's not impossible. My dear students, to multiply the fractions, we have to follow the following steps. In the first step, we have to multiply the numerators from each fraction by each other. The numbers on the top, because we know that numerators are the numbers that are on the top of the fraction, and the result is the numerator of the answer. In the second step, we have to multiply the denominators of each fraction by each other. And I hope now you all know that the bottom number of the fraction is called denominator. And after multiplying the denominators, the result is the denominator of the answer. In the third step, we have to simplify or reduce the answer. So if you follow these steps, it will be very easy for you and fraction will be your friends. So my dear students, now let's try some examples to learn more about this. Here is 1 upon 4 times 2 upon 3. And to multiply the fractions, simply we need to multiply the numerators and we have to multiply the denominators. So 1 times 2 is 2, 4 times 3 is 12. And now let us simplify the fraction. So the common factor of 2 and 12 is 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1 and 12 divided by 2 is 6. So our final answer is 1 upon 6. Yeah, great job. It's so much easy. This is called cancellation method. And in this method, we are going to simplify the fraction in this way. So now we can see that 2 and 4, they both have the common factors as 2. So we can divide each of them by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. So now we know that we have to multiply numerator by the numerator and denominator by the denominator. And now we don't have any number that is common. So 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Now our answer is 1 upon 6. Wow, the answer is same with both the methods. Let's try one more example. 4 upon 5 multiply 1 upon 6. So 4 times 1 is 4. 5 times 6 is 30. So now let's simplify. 4 and 30 can be divided by 2. Yes. So 4 divided by 2 is 2 and 30 divided by 2 is 15. So our final answer is 2 upon 15. Now let us try cancellation method. So we have the same fraction. Now can you find in the numerator and denominator which have common factors? Yes, great. 4 and 6 have common factors of 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3 and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So then you can get our final answer as 2 upon 15 because the numerator is to be multiplied by the numerator and denominator is to be multiplied by the denominator. Now let's try how we can multiply the mixed numbers. So in the first step, we need to change the mixed numbers into improper fractions. So now how to change the mixed number into improper fraction? Quick review. Yes, so we have 1 as whole number, 3 as the numerator and 4 as the denominator. And we know that we have to multiply the denominator with the whole number and then we have to add in the numerator. So it will be 7 upon 4. In this way, you can change the mixed number into the improper fraction. So let's try this example. When we change the first mixed number into the improper fraction, so we know 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. It will be 7 upon 4 and 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So it is 5 upon 2. So 7 multiplied by 5 is 35 and 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. Now let's simplify. Can we simplify this? No, we don't have any common number in 35 and 8. So we need to divide as our question is in the form of mixed number. So 8 times 4 is 32 and after dividing we are getting 3 as remainder. So 4 will be the whole number, 3 will be the numerator and 8 will be the denominator. Let's try one more example. 1 whole 1 upon 3 multiplied by 1 whole 2 upon 5. So change this mixed number into improper fraction. It will be 4 upon 3. What about the second fraction? Yes, it will be 7 upon 5. Now multiply the numerator by the numerator and multiply the denominator by the denominator. It will be 15. Now to change this fraction to the mixed fraction, we have to divide it. So 28 divided by 15 is 15 times 1 is 15. And we get the remainder as 13. So, how to write our answer? 1 will be the whole number, 13 will be the numerator, and 15 will be the denominator. Now, let's try that how we can multiply the fraction by the whole number. So, to multiply the fraction and a whole number, put 1 as a denominator of the whole number. And now you can see that we have numerators also and denominators also. So 1 times 2 is 2 and 3 times 1 is 3. In the same way, for the second example, now we have 3 as whole number. So we have to put 1 as the denominator. Multiply the numerator by the numerator and multiply the denominator by the denominator. And we get the answer as 6 upon 7. So, my dear students, is it interesting? So, I hope now you made the fraction as your friends. Now, let's summarize our lesson. What did we learn today? So we learned that to multiply the fractions, first of all, we have to multiply the numerators and then we have to multiply the denominators. And then we have to simplify or reduce to the lowest term if possible. And if we have the mixed numbers, then what to do? First of all, we have to convert the mixed numbers into improper fractions, and then we have to multiply the numerators and then the denominators. And at the end, we have to simplify or reduce these to the lowest term if possible. Never say I can't, always say I'll try. So I hope you have enjoyed this interesting lesson about multiplying of fractions. Now it's your turn, dear students, to practice for multiplication of fractions. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.